Look at that. That's the. This is the northern door, and this is the original entrance. But please take a picture. I mean, this is not just any entrance. This is a famous Mayan arch or false arch. Okay, all the way rests at the side. It's a great invention. Straight ahead, exactly straight ahead, like 450 yards is the southern wall, and same thing has an arch. Okay, that's it. Let's go.
No, this is fine. This actually takes better video.
Wow. Yeah. Yes.
Why big art that Mayan is the keystone?
34. Follow me. Please.
One stone like this, and then start putting
34.
another
Let's go.
one on top and another one on top and on top and on top to make
You know, I like he stops at places that never
and
do.
then close with the last one, all corners.
Porque,
This one falls down.
¿por qué andamos más enterados ese día? 34. Guys, come a little bit closer. This is my classroom. It's important if you really want to know about Tulum, a little bit of the Mayan history, stay with me. It's not mandatory. If you want to take off, I'll just see you back at 12:30. But if you're interested, show me you're interested. Stick with me. Thank you very much. Okay, you, please tell us the name of this place. Next. Tulum. See, Tulum means stone wall, stone fence. And indeed, we are surrounded by 3 walls. Where is the wall number 4? In the ocean. And it's made out of coral. Give him a whiskey. The second largest coral reef in the world runs parallel to Tulum. Where is the largest one? Australia. No, I told you you're smart. I told you. So, you tell your friends now, huh? You were in the second largest. Cancun, Honduras. So that was a natural protection in case of a...
A fucking snake and a big one. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, right there.
Where? Oh, yeah, I saw it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a very big snake.
Like a rattlesnake?
It doesn't like go around.
Who was he over there? Okay, let's change the classroom. Right here. See, why they need so much protection? See, Tulum is not the only walled city. Chichen Itza was a walled city, Mayapan, etc. So, Mayans were warriors. They fight each other. War, 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 war. See? One of the books I want to check in internet is, listen carefully, A Forest of Kings. See? A Forest of Kings. You'll be surprised how the upper class, kept the workers with no education to keep the power. And since they were city-states, there was too much greed. Every city-state has a king. And they want the power. So it was jealousy, envy. So, fighting all the time. So in one point, my friends, in one point, the upper class, can't stand no more the war. It's just, constantly fighting each other. But besides war, what other things could happen to these people? She says disease. That's good. Professor. No, we're ready to say war.
Famine.
What about a revolution? A revolution. What about a drought? What about lack of food?
Wildlife.
Famine.
Changes in the climate.
Famine.
Wildlife.
Wildlife? Yeah.
Lack of.
You just, now that you mention, one thing comes with another. Erosion in the fields, overpopulation, changes in the climate. So that's what we believe. Not only one thing happened. It was the combination of all. So in one point, the upper class die out. Working class, much bigger in numbers, survive. And they're working in your hotel. Can you tell who's Maya? All those little people working in your hotel? No? No? Can you tell? Oh, come on, guys. You see them every day. They're very short, proper skin, big head, short neck, Mongolian nose. Some of them look Chinese. It's very easy. They're everywhere. Those are Mayan descendants. See? But they don't know what happened. They speak Maya. They're great farmers, beekeepers, craftsmen. And they don't know about the Mayan sciences like astronomy, math, the Mayan writing. All the knowledge is gone. What happened? The Spanish burned the Mayan records. When they came here in the 16th century, all these cities were covered by the jungle, see, abandoned, see, and they found the workers in the woods. They called them savages. It was a group of Mayans unorganized, almost naked. So thousands of books were destroyed by the Spanish. There are only 3 of those records left. One is in Madrid, Spain, the other one in Paris, France, and the other one in Dresden, Germany. Impossible to bring them back. Tulum is a 13th century seaport, 1200s, and lasts up to the 1400s. See, why the commerce was very important? Because in Yucatan, all we have is the limestone, so they need a commerce. Now, I like Tulum because it's original. Every single building you see is original, not reconstruction. Now, people live in thatched roof houses. Look, this was a house. Somebody lived here with the walls made out of sticks and the thatched roof. This is the thatch they use for the roof. So I repeat, the stone buildings were temples, or they used them to store the merchandise, commerce. Well, now I have a surprise. Tulum was not the real name. The real name of Tulum in the 1200s, Sama, with the C, Sama, which means the sunrise or the new day. What's your name? No, Sama. What's your name? See? They worship the sun as the meaning of life. So what happened is when this was abandoned, the jungle took cover, and we were conquered by the Spanish till 1810. In 1810, the independence of Mexico, so then travelers came. So an American lawyer from New Jersey, John Lloyd Stephens, and an English artist named Frederick Catherwood rediscovered Tulum. The name of the book, Incidents of Travel in Yucatan. And then, who restored Tulum, or who cleaned it up? Well, we got the Peabody Museum, the Carnegie Institute of Washington, even the National Geographic is in here. And of course, our National Institute of Anthropology and History. Remember the ticket, the ticket I gave you? That's the money you pay helps to keep this clean. Guys, this way, please. Coco is on the wall. Clay. This way. What was the secret? They used like eggs, and they made the clay. What about the mortar? Well, they burned the limestone, and then the ashes mixed with 3 parts of sand and water. Cement. But I have a question. How they transport the big blocks of stone? The nearest squad is 4 miles away. How they move them? No wheel and no beast. Okay, anyway, they use logs. They use logs to move this stuff.
That's what I said.
Who's at El Dorado seaside? You guys, remember all the walls were painted in blue. The Maya blue. Remember the movie Avatar? That's the Maya blue. This way, please. The house of the cenote. Cenote means sinkhole. The word cenote comes from the Maya sonot, but the Spanish changed it to cenote. That's all we have in Yucatan. No rivers on the surface. Only cenotes and underground rivers. So underneath that building there is a cave with water. You can take pictures in the free time. And this building I'm pointing, look, the Temple of the Wind. That was a lighthouse for the seaport. Let's have a look of the seaport this way. I'll give you a prize if you tell me quickly what was this. Professor, what was this? Oh, Professor, you disappoint me. Well, I'm in the bathroom. Okay, I'll give you a clue. This was the kitchen of the house. This is a house. Look at the entrance.
The water.
We're in the kitchen.
Grind the stones to the corn.
Grain. Oh, baby, here's your prize. Corn grainer. There was someone down her knee, you know. Oh, you help me. You do it. Go. In your knees. Go in your knees. And bring the corn. Ah. See, I mean, just imagine. That's why I love archaeology. Because, I mean, there was someone. Just imagine. Let's go back in time. Corn was the main diet. And that explains why Mayans were short. Because the Mayans are relatives with the North American natives. Mohawks. Apaches, no. But, you know, different diet. How come all the American Indians are relatives? Because 20,000 years ago, the first migratory groups in America moved from northern Asia to the Bering Strait and spread out. And how we can prove it? With a birthmark. They're all born with an extra pigmentation in the skin right here, called the Mongolian spot. Looks like a bruise. The other day on the tour, there was a big guy, taller than you, or taller than you, with a Mexican face, you know, like the guacamole and beans. Very Mexican. I asked the guy, "Excuse me, sir, where are you from?" He says, "I'm from northern Canada. I'm a Mohawk Indian." See? So that proves what I'm saying. They're all relatives. My friends, the seaport is not open to the public, but you can get closer. Okay? They use canoes, you know, large canoes. There's more shade over here, guys, if you want. Look, honey, don't be afraid. I had a tic-tac. So, my friends, canoes, 16, 18 foot long, full of merchandise. They sell from northern Yucatan, or what today, Central America. Jade, obsidian, copper, you know. And then Mayas pay with salt. You know, like the Roman soldiers got paid with salt. Do you work? What's the name of the payment? Every time they pay you, what's the name of the payment? All right, when you got the job, you ask, how much is going to be my?
Salary.
Salary. Salary. Huh? How much do you know? How much you love this beautiful lady? How much you love her?
More than ever.
Tell her, I love you like the salt.
I love you like yourself.
Uh-huh. That's a lot. She told me, Martin, I love you like sugar. That's not much. Maybe one day you love me like salt. Why so important? Why the salt was so important? Because that was the only way to preserve food. Think about it.
And it was in plenty.
No, they didn't get it from here. The production from the sea salt was at the northeast of the peninsula. Chichen Itza controlled the commerce of the salt. That was, I tell you, an industry. And other currencies was feathers and cocoa beans. Then they walked. This is crazy. They built roads in the jungle, elevated roads to the jungle, named Sakbes. Sakbe means white road. highways. We call them Mayan highways. And guess what? They were custom houses. I mean, just like today, same thing. This way, please. Every building, every single building shows the descending god, sun god. But surprise, that figure upside down has a bee tail from the beehives. So it's not only the sun god, it's also a moose and calf, the honey god, related with fertility. And now look at this building. It's the Congress, the Parliament. Remember, Mayans were like us. So they were the taxes department, the Ministry of Agriculture, you name it. And in the families, they were monogamous. This way, please. Now look at the main temple. Why the main temple is facing west? Because they pray for the sun to come back the next year. I mean, the next day. Next day, I mean, you know. The Spanish call it the castle. Above the stairs, we see the sacrificial stone. They sacrifice prisoners of war, you know, to please the sun. Let's do it. This way, please. My friend, I'm not kidding. Mayas, Toltecs, even the Incas, Aztecs, sacrificed their people like this. But there was no cannibalism. Okay? Aztecs, daily. Mayas, only on a special day. Before the free time, I have a fantastic story about, you know, where we come from, the first mix of bloods, Europe and America. Let's go. If I marry, is anybody from Europe or Europe descendant? You. Okay, let's say that you and me, we get married and we have a baby. What number the mix of bloods will be that?
50-50.
Maybe 300 billion, something. I mean, after the first mix of bloods, our mix of bloods will be like, phew. And can you imagine how many years been? Well, guess what? The first mix of blood was right here in Tulum. Listen carefully. 1511, two Spanish men, Gonzalo Guerrero and Jerónimo de Aguilar, shipwreck here at the south of Tulum, you know, in the coral reef. When they end up on the beach, all the crew was sacrificed. That's what I call a bad day. But somehow Guerrero sympathized with the Mayan chief and married his daughter, the Princess Chacil, and they had children. So that was the first mix of bloods, Europe and America. I don't know if you see the importance, you know, in history, and you're right here. Then in 1519, I mean, after 8 years, Hernán Cortés, before the conquest of Mexico, he was in Cozumel, heard about the Spanish guys here, so he sent the rescue team, the SWAT.
SWAT.
But too late, Guerrero stayed with his Maya family. Aguilar goes back with Cortés. That's the history. So do me a favor, now that you're on top of the cliff, looking at the ocean, think. I mean, imagine the Spanish sailing ships, and imagine those simple Mayan canoes.
Yeah.
Sailing up and down the coast.
Castillo, the castle.
Get a picture of it going on top. See it?
Oh yeah, did you see that?
Not behind me now.
It's the priest's house. Right there was Commerce Hall. Here, it's an iguana. Temple of the Wind God. Miniature temple. colors. I don't know if the colors are showing up on this, but that's gorgeous, isn't it?
Look up there, get up, look up.
Holy cow. Bang my head in here. Holy shit.
Look at him standing firm with his head down.
Oh, you can see a resort way over there.
C'est qu'on a vu hier là.
A whole bunch of them.
Mira, párate aquí, Luis.
Allá no está la alberca.
And then we, like our day, we get in our golf cart.
They have it. I'm in Cancun Beach.
Temple of the Paintings. Doing restoration. This is the south exit.
Exiting.